What is going on, everyone? My name is Patterson. Today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 Generation 6 Pokemon. Now, this is a bit different to the top 5s that I normally do. Normally I'd have a 5 to 1 in order of how much I like them, with number 1 being the most liked and number 5 being the least liked on the list, even though I still like them because they're on the list. Anyway, this is getting a bit off topic. In this top 5, it's a little bit different because I couldn't really pick which one I like the most and which one should have been number 5. So this is not in any particular order, I guess you could say. It's not in any order that goes in, I like this one the most and this one kind of the least on the list. It's just, I like them all equally, in equal amounts. So, yeah, it's a little bit different. Just want to put a little disclaimer at the front because, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's it. We'll just get in with the list then. So we're gonna start with number 5, even though it's equal for them all. Let's just go. Okay, so number 5 on today's list is going to be Diggersby, the normal ground type Pokemon with huge power, cheek pouches, and pickup as an ability, I think it is. But yeah, Diggersby is an interesting one because I think not a lot of people really liked him to begin with. He was sort of like the Rattata of the generation, you know, the generic normal type that no one's really going to use, the Bidoof, the Zigzagoon, the whatever other Pokemon there is, the Sentret, I guess, but you know, I saw this in my Y Nuzlocke, and originally I don't think I was going to use him. Actually, no, I think I put him on my team to begin with, yeah. I just saw this bunny thing, and I was like, this thing's going to be great. Let me put this guy on my team, and that's what I did. And I didn't get the best ability for him. I think the best ability is Huge Power, because he just becomes a massive powerhouse with that. I think I got the Cheek Pouches, which is actually pretty decent just for recovery, but, yeah, I put him on my team, like, straight away, and I was just trying to train him up, just to use some different Pokemon, I guess, because usually the generic normal type kind of goes unappreciated, underlooked, and not really used, even though they can be pretty decent. So I think Diggersby is a little more popular now because of other YouTubers sort of using him and making him more popular, but I like to think that I was kind of, I don't know, what would you call it? I just like to, you know, have used him to begin with and just like, yeah, I appreciated him from the beginning and stuff like that. So that's why Diggersby is number 5, and yeah. Alright, so claiming the number 4 spot, or at least what would be the number 4 spot if this was in any particular order, I guess, would be Chestnut. And this guy's an absolute beast. I was like Team Chespin right from the start, and when they unveiled Chespin's second evolution, everyone was like, what the fuck is this thing? It better evolve into something good. It looks like a stupid thing. I don't know. Everyone liked Greninja's second evolution, and Delphox or Fennekin's second evolution more, but you know, I stood by Chespin. I stood by Chespin through those tough times, and it came out with this massive, spiky, bulky, just tank of a thing, and it is amazing. I love this guy, and I did use him on Let's Play, and he was great. He's got the spiky shield, the new kind of protect thing that also takes health away from your opponent, so that's great. And he's got, I think it's just, he has a pretty good design. I'm not going to say it couldn't be better, because it definitely could be better, but, like, people make it out to be, like, so much worse than it actually was, and I really like him, and that is why he is number 4 on today's list. Alright, so the third Pokemon on today's 6th generation Pokemon list is going to be Greninja, and while I did say I was Team Chespin at the start, and that is still true, I'm still Team Chespin. I do like Chespin a little bit more than, Froakie, Greninja's line, but, you know, I couldn't really pick a favorite out of them all, so they're all, you know, kind of mashed up in this one big list of greatness. Anyway, Greninja is a really cool Pokemon. For some reason, they took away the bubbles around his neck and replaced it with a tongue. I don't really know what they were thinking there. It doesn't look terribly bad, but I do think the bubbles would have looked a little bit better. Anyway, he's pretty much on this list for one reason, and one reason only, which is that he is an absolute beast in any kind of competitive battle. Actually, it doesn't even have to be competitive. He is just a beast in general. He is so incredibly speedy. He may be fragile, but he's got probably one of the best abilities ever, which is Protean, or a Protean, whatever you want to call it. And that pretty much just changes your type to whatever move you use. Use Ice Beam, you can become an Ice type. Use Surf, you become a Water type. And it becomes that type exclusively. You don't have the secondary typing of Dark that Greninja would usually have. And that is just such a good ability that I could not ignore that. I had to put him on his list just because of that. And it's not just because of that I like him. He's got really good special attack, he's got good speed and all that. So he also makes it on the list because of that reason as well. So yeah.
Now, I could not in good mind make a 6th generation Pokemon list in terms of greatness and not include this guy. Tyrantrum, the massive rock dragon type Pokemon, and the first kind of T-Rex Pokemon, I believe, if I get that, I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but he is a giant T-Rex thing and he looks amazing and I could not leave him out of this list. So, I just like Tyrantrum. I don't know why he's a dragon type, actually. That kind of confused me. He doesn't really look like a dragon, does he? All the other fossils aren't really dragon types. Even Aerodactyl isn't a dragon type, and you'd expect that one to be dragon because it looks more like a dragon. Lance has him on the team, and Tyrantrum is more dragony over Aerodactyl. I don't understand that logic, but whatever, I'm just gonna roll with it because he is just so amazing that his typing just does not matter. He's got this strong jaw. He's gonna gobble you up. He's gonna crunch you. He's gonna munch you. He's gonna fire fang you. I don't care. Whatever fang move, whatever munching crunching move he has, he's gonna use that on you and you're gonna die instantly. So that's why Tyrantrum is on this list. Now for the final Pokemon to make it onto Dizay's list, which is going to be Noivern, coming at the #1 spot. And again, I have to state that this is not in any particular order. I don't prefer #1 over, say, #5 or anything like that. I just kind of put them that way because, I don't know, it just makes sense to do it that way. But yes, Noivern is #5, and I don't really know why, because he is really speedy and that's very nice. He's got decent special attack, and the fact that he evolves so late is kind of puts him out any kind of in-game play. But I really do like his design. He's got like the boombox ears, which is very cool. It's nice to see. It's nice to see some more sound-based Pokemon, I guess, because you have the Whismur family, and I think there's some other Pokemon as well. But it is nice to see some sound-based Pokemon. I do remember back when people were speculating over X and Y, everyone was like, oh, there's gonna be a light type, oh, there's gonna be a sound type, and I was like, sound type? That doesn't really make sense, but they did introduce this this big Noivern thing with the boombox ears, and he's got his own special move, which is very nice, and that is why he's on this list today. Anyway, that's it for this list. I'm gonna thank you all very much for watching. Very much for watching. If you have your own lists, as always, be sure to share them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you guys next time.